Hello bookworms! Welcome back to Brainy Bookworms, your go-to channel for insightful book summaries, engaging audiobooks and actionable takeaways to help you grow and thrive. I'm thrilled to have you here today as we dive into one of the most transformative books on personal development, Atomic Habits by James Clear. The full title of this incredible book is Atomic Habits, an easy and proven way to build good habits and break bad ones. Whether you're looking to improve your productivity, build healthier routines, or break free from bad habits, this book offers a practical, science-backed framework to help you achieve lasting change. In this video, I'll be sharing a detailed summary of Atomic Habits, breaking down the key concepts, actionable strategies, and powerful insights that James Clear shares in his book. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of how small, consistent changes can lead to remarkable results over time. So grab a notebook, sit back, and get ready to learn how to build habits that stick. Whether you're a long-time subscriber or new to the channel, I'm so glad you're here. Let's get started. Title: Atomic Habits by James Clear, a detailed summary. James Clear's Atomic Habits is a groundbreaking book that explores how small incremental changes can lead to remarkable results over time. The central idea is that habits are the compound interest of self-improvement. Just as money multiplies through compound interest, the effects of your habits multiply as you repeat them. Clear argues that success is not about making massive changes overnight, but about building small, consistent habits that accumulate over time. The book is divided into 4 main sections, each corresponding to a law of behavior change: cue, craving, response, and reward. These laws form the backbone of the habit loop and provide a framework for understanding how habits work and how to change them. Chapter 1: The Surprising Power of Atomic Habits. Clear begins by explaining the concept of atomic habits, which are small, incremental changes that seem insignificant in the short term, but lead to massive results in the long term. He uses the analogy of an airplane adjusting its course by just a few degrees. Over a long journey, this small change can lead to a completely different destination. The author emphasizes that habits are the building blocks of our lives. They shape our identity, our health, our productivity, and our happiness. However, most people underestimate the power of small changes because they don't see immediate results. Clear argues that the key to long-term success is focusing on systems rather than goals. Goals are about the outcomes you want to achieve, while systems are about the processes that lead to those outcomes. Chapter 2: How your habits shape your identity, and vice versa. One of the most profound insights in Atomic Habits is the idea that habits are not just about what you do, but about who you become. Clear introduces the concept of identity-based habits, which focus on changing your beliefs about yourself. For example, instead of saying, "I want to quit smoking," you say, "I am not a smoker." By aligning your habits with your desired identity, you create a powerful feedback loop that reinforces positive behavior. The author explains that every action you take is a vote for the type of person you want to become. If you want to be a writer, start by writing 1 sentence every day. If you want to be a runner, start by running for 5 minutes. Over time, these small actions will reinforce your new identity and make it easier to stick to your habits. Chapter 3: How to Build Better Habits in 4 Simple Steps. Clear introduces the 4 laws of behavior change, which are the foundation of the habit loop. Cue, the trigger that initiates the behavior. Craving, the motivational force behind the behavior. Response, the actual behavior or habit. Reward, the benefit you gain from the behavior. These 4 steps form a feedback loop that reinforces habits over time. To build good habits, you need to make the cue obvious, the craving attractive, the response easy, and the reward satisfying. Conversely, to break bad habits, you need to make the cue invisible, the craving unattractive, the response difficult, and the reward unsatisfying. Chapter 4: The Man Who Didn't Look Right. Clear begins this section with a story about a man who didn't look right to a trained nurse, which ultimately saved his life. The point of the story is that experts are able to notice cues that others miss. Similarly, to build good habits, you need to become more aware of the cues that trigger your behavior. The author introduces the concept of habit stacking, which involves linking a new habit to an existing one. For example, if you want to start flossing your teeth, you can stack it onto the habit of brushing your teeth. The formula for habit stacking is, after current habit, I will, new habit. Chapter 5. The best way to start a new habit. Clear emphasizes the importance of designing your environment to make good habits obvious and bad habits invisible. For example, if you want to eat healthier, place a bowl of fruit on the counter and hide junk food in the cupboard. Your environment should work for you, not against you. The author also introduces the concept of implementation intentions, which are specific plans that outline when and where you will perform a habit. For example, instead of saying, I will exercise more, say, I will go for a 20-minute run at 7 a.m. in the park. This makes the habit more concrete and easier to follow. Chapter 6. Motivation is overrated. Environment often matters more. Clear argues that motivation is not the key to building habits. Instead, your environment plays a much larger role in shaping your behavior. He uses the example of a school cafeteria, where the placement of food influences what students eat. By redesigning your environment, you can make good habits easier and bad habits harder. The author also discusses the concept of context-dependent habits, which are habits that are tied to a specific location or situation. For example, if you always check your phone when you sit on the couch, you can break this habit by sitting in a different chair. Chapter 7. The role of family and friends in shaping your habits. Clear explains that humans are social creatures, and our habits are heavily influenced by the people around us. We tend to adopt the habits of our social group, whether good or bad. This is why it's important to surround yourself with people who have the habits you want to develop. The author introduces the concept of social norms, which are the unwritten rules that govern behavior in a group. If you want to build good habits, join a group where those habits are the norm. For example, if you want to get fit, join a running club or a gym. Chapter 8. How to find and fix the causes of your bad habits. Clear explains that every habit has a surface-level craving and a deeper underlying motive. For example, you might smoke because you crave nicotine, but the deeper motive might be to relieve stress or socialize. To break a bad habit, you need to find a healthier way to satisfy the underlying motive. The author introduces the concept of temptation bundling, which involves pairing a habit you want to do with a habit you need to do. For example, if you want to watch TV but need to exercise, you can only watch TV while running on the treadmill. Chapter 9. Walk slowly, but never backward. Clear emphasizes the importance of taking small, consistent steps toward your goals. He uses the analogy of a plane taking off. The hardest part is getting off the ground, but once you're in the air, it's much easier to maintain momentum. The author introduces the concept of the 2-minute rule, which states that when you start a new habit, it should take less than 2 minutes to do. For example, if you want to start reading more, begin by reading 1 page. The idea is to make the habit so easy that you can't say no. Chapter 10. The law of least effort. Clear explains that humans are naturally inclined to take the path of least resistance. To build good habits, you need to reduce friction and make the desired behavior as easy as possible. For example, if you want to drink more water, keep a water bottle on your desk. The author also discusses the concept of commitment devices, which are choices you make in the present that lock in better behavior in the future. For example, you can use a website blocker to prevent yourself from wasting time on social media. Chapter 11. The cardinal rule of behavior change. Clear explains that the most effective way to reinforce a habit is to make it satisfying. Humans are wired to seek immediate rewards, so if a habit doesn't provide some form of instant gratification, it's unlikely to stick. The author introduces the concept of habit tracking, which involves keeping a record of your progress. This provides a visual reminder of your success and reinforces the habit. For example, you can use a calendar to mark off each day you complete a habit. Chapter 12. How to stick with good habits every day. Clear emphasizes the importance of staying consistent with your habits, even when progress feels slow. He uses the analogy of a stonecutter who hammers away at a rock 100 times without making a dent. On the 101st strike, the rock splits in two. It's not the final strike that breaks the rock, but the cumulative effect of all the strikes that came before. The author also discusses the concept of habit contracts, which are agreements you make with yourself or others to hold yourself accountable. For example, you can sign a contract stating that if you don't complete a habit, you'll donate money to a charity you dislike. In the final chapter, Clear reiterates the importance of focusing on small, consistent changes. He emphasizes that habits are not a finish line to be crossed, but a lifestyle to be lived. By mastering the 4 laws of behavior change, you can create a system that leads to continuous improvement and long-term success. The book ends with a powerful message. You do not rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your systems. By focusing on building better habits and designing better systems, you can achieve remarkable results over time. Small changes compound over time. Focus on making tiny improvements every day. Identity shapes habits. Align your habits with the person you want to become. Environment matters. Design your surroundings to make good habits easy and bad habits hard. Consistency is key. Stick to your habits even when progress feels slow. Reward yourself. Make your habits satisfying to reinforce positive behavior. Thank you for listening to this detailed summary of Atomic Habits by James Clear. If you found this audiobook helpful and inspiring, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more engaging content like this. By subscribing, you'll get access to a growing library of audiobooks, summaries, and motivational videos designed to help you grow, learn, and achieve your goals. I'm committed to bringing you high-quality, actionable content that makes a real difference in your life. Whether you're looking to build better habits, improve your productivity, or simply enjoy a great book in audio format, this channel has something for you. Why subscribe? Weekly uploads. Fresh content every week to keep you motivated and informed. Diverse topics, from self-improvement to productivity, psychology, and more. Engaging format, easy-to-listen audiobooks and summaries that fit into your busy life. Your support means the world to me. By liking this video and subscribing, you're not only helping this channel grow, but you're also joining a community of like-minded individuals who are committed to self-improvement and lifelong learning. So what are you waiting for? Click that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and let's embark on this journey of growth together. Share this video with friends and family who might benefit from it, and let me know in the comments what book or topic you'd like me to cover next. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.